Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Sea Soul Studios, based in West Cornwall, just outside St Ives, between Penzance and St Ives. I'm really looking forward to doing VLOGMAS with you this year and sharing some of the wonderful things that are going on during the festive period, as well as my life, my creativity, and all the things that I love to make and do. So I can't wait to spend it with you. Thank you for joining me. This is Willow, this is our golden retriever, she's 3. So I thought what I'd do is, if I spend a bit of time with you, sitting here in the lounge with my cup of a double chocolate mocha from Nescafe, sorry. This is my favourite, my special favourite. And I might just have, I feel really bad, but a cheeky mince pie is the last one. I bought these last week and I haven't actually had them before, but they're made with like a short crust pastry, shortbread pastry, so they're like the Scottish traditional mince pies. They're really tasty, they're very, very sweet. I'm not normally keen on shortbread, but these are actually really nice. They feel like a real treat. So yeah, I thought I'd spend a bit of time with you having a little drink. And I've also got 2 advents that I've done as an advent swap. The first one is from Laura and the Bean, which is in this lovely, she's on Instagram, this lovely box, really lovely box. This arrived on Sunday just before all the strikes with Royal Mail, so that was really lucky. I think hopefully my one should arrive today, and I've also got another swap with a lady called Claire, who is Mrs. Robinson Cupcakes, I think. I'll need to double check that. But yeah, we've also done a swap. So the one that Claire and I have done is a yarn swap, 5-gram mini, and the one with Laura is a fabric swap. So I'm going to open day 1. Look, they're all in there, and there's a little gift in there as well, which we did a swap last year, and we just contacted each other and said, did we want to do one again, because it was actually really fun. So we did like a fabric swap, and then there was like a present for like Christmas Day, something that was handmade, and little treats, and you know, tea and chocolates, the same kind of thing that we always do. And then there's this lovely card in there. I don't know if you can see, get my face out the way, then you can see, just with a lovely little you know, happy Christmas and New Year wish. So that's really nice, thank you, Laura. So I've got day 1 here. We're actually on day 2 at the moment. So I'm going to open day 1 and day 2. So this one was a little bit open. I haven't actually looked inside, but this is day 1. Really lovely bag. Ooh. Oh wow, that's cool. Mini cross stitch. I've been really getting into cross stitch again. I'll just pop that there. I've actually started a cross stitch, which was a sew along. I'll show you that. I'll show you all the Christmas makes I've got going on as well separately. But this is really cute, so that's nice to have like a little project that I can start working on now, alongside all the other projects. Like I need another project. And then, oh nice. So yeah, last year when we did this swap, that's pretty, can you see? When we did the swap last year, the rules of it were that you gave like a square approximately this size, but no smaller than that. You can give more if you want to. And then I think it was a treat for a sweet treat, and then like Christmas Day, like something to open on Christmas Day that was handmade, and there's a lovely chocolate in there as well. So nice roses, chocolate. So that is lovely. Thank you, Laura. And then let me find day 2. This is day 2. I didn't get to open these yesterday. I don't know what happened. The day just ran away with me. Oh, nice. Oh, that's really nice. I've got so much fabric, it's absolutely ridiculous, but I like to save things up, and I'm wondering what to do with this little swap, whether to do it as a make something specific from the actual swatches, and the same with the yarn one, or whether to combine it with what I've already got in my stash. And there's a nice tea bag, pocket tea night. What does that say? Nighttime. I thought it said nightlife. Just let that focus. Get my face out of the way. There we go. Nighttime tea. That's very nice. Thank you very much. I will take that tonight, actually. That will help. I'm not really sleeping very well at the minute. I've got a lot going on. I know you've only just met me, so I'm not going to go into all of that just now, but I've got a lot going on with my, you know, health stuff with my dad, and worries about that, and he lives far away, so this year's been really tricky, but I'm really wanting to enjoy this kind of Vlogmas season and just get into like feeling some sort of whatever normality is, feeling settled. We moved to West Cornwall in January this year. My dad actually had a stroke in March, and for the most of this year it's just been really challenging. I've been going back to my hometown in Sheffield a lot. Just been spending time with him. I've been helping him. He's been sort of in rehab and hospital and all of that, and yeah, it's just been a challenging time. So I just feel like I'm really looking forward to doing something nice for me, and, you know, kind of enjoying the festivities. I've wanted to do Vlogmas for like the longest time. I've been watching so many other like YouTubers that I love year on and year on and year on, watching them throughout the year, following them on Instagram and all of that, and I just never really got around to doing it myself. So I've set up this new Instagram account, which is Sea Soul Studios. And I am actually a coach, and I do mindfulness, meditation teacher, all of that kind of stuff, and I sort of help and work with creative people to help them connect back with who they are and what they enjoy, and all of that. So but the Sea Soul Studios Instagram channel is specifically really for my makes, the things that I'm making and the things that I'm working on, because I don't really share a lot of what I'm doing, which is ridiculous. And I just really wanted to do that and feel part of the community. And so yeah, so I'm starting with Vlogmas. So the other thing I got in there was this lovely roses chocolate. I've got another one from yesterday, so I'm really looking forward to I'm going to have a go on, start on this I think today, and I will show you separately all the other things that I'm working on, Christmas inspired, Christmas themed things that I'm working on. I've got so much, it's absolutely ridiculous, and probably like most of us end up working on a little bit of everything and never actually finishing anything, but we will see anyway. I will come back to you. Hi my loves. I think what I'm going to do is probably leave it there for today. There were a few things that I was going to do. We did go out at lunchtime actually to Philps to get a pasty, and I didn't actually get a pasty, I got a sandwich, like a ploughman's sandwich, which was really good. Yeah, I've kind of gotten a bit of roll with tidying the house and doing a bit of cleaning, which really needs doing. We started getting the Christmas stuff out last weekend, and you know when you get like all the boxes out and you've not put everything out yet, we sort of did the tree, and like there's a garland on the fire, bits and bobs, but I haven't got all my Christmas mugs out. There's quite a lot still that needs sorting, all the boxes put in out of the way, and you saw earlier on that we've got a golden retriever, and if you've got a golden retriever or you know anybody with one, you will know that they spread golden glitter everywhere, otherwise known as dog hair, and it accumulates really quickly. We started off with Willow not allowing her on the sofas, but since we've moved into this house, that's kind of gone out the window just because of the layout of the house and all of that sort of stuff. It's just not so practical to keep her out of the room when we're not here. It's like an old Cornish cottage, and yeah, it's lovely, but it's quite different to where we lived before. We were in a new build before, and it was just a bit easier to kind of keep her out of certain rooms when we weren't there, so we could, because she's got a mind of her own. Bless her, she's absolutely adorable, but she's a bit nuts, shall we say. So yeah, so there's always dog hair everywhere, which is fun. The room that I do my sort of sewing, my art, and I've got like my own studio at home. I'm really lucky to have my own space, and she's not allowed in there. We've also got a black cat, Bailey, who's a Persian, and he accumulates equal fluff but a very different colour. So we have a combination of ebony and ivory fluff everywhere all the time, unless we keep on top of it with the hoover. So yeah, and brushing daily ideally, but it's not always practical. But anyway, so yeah, I think what I'm going to do, we're planning to go into St Ives this evening for dinner, and a couple of drinks, so I'll probably take you along for that and add that on at the end. There are some things that I will do over the weekend that I will share. We've got a little shop in the village that I live in. It's in the like community hall, village hall. During lockdown it started opening, I think it was open every day, but we weren't here then. But now it opens on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and they sell all locally grown fresh vegetables, bread, like Cornish dairy products like cheese and milk, cream, clotted cream. They sell sauces, fruit and vegetables mostly. On a Saturday and Sunday, was it just Sunday? I can't remember. They do have newspapers as well. I think you can sort of pre-order if you want one. It's just really handy because it's where we live it's literally like 3-4 miles from St Ives and Penzance. It's kind of in the middle but nearer to St Ives. It can be quite remote, so it's not always easy to... We do have a car, but I don't drive, and there is a really good bus service that runs through, which I use quite a lot. But yeah, it's a lovely little village, lovely place, and it's really nice that they've got those sort of old-fashioned traditions. Reminds me a little bit of the village my granny used to live in, just outside York. So yeah, anyway, I think there's probably enough content in there today to give you a taster of you know what it's going to be like, and I look forward to catching up with you over the weekend. I'll probably try and bundle a couple of days together, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm not sort of rigid with things like that. I just sort of see how it pans out. I do apologise for the shakiness. I'm just kind of balancing this on my arm. But yeah, I will, if I remember to do a little bit of footage later on, I will add that on at the end, and I will see you in the next couple of days. Have a great Vlogmas, everyone.